Hey class, welcome to COMM 200 online for spring 2019 at Loyola University. My name is Dr. Lambi Bobby Papulias. You could call me Dr. P, Professor Bobby, whatever is easier for you. And I am going to be your instructor for this term. I'm really excited to teach this class online to you this term. This is going to look into new media and communications. And since we live in such a digital age of electronic communication and communicating on social media, there's so many new things always popping up. This class is fitting that it's going to be held online. So I really hope that you have a good understanding of what we're going to be discussing for the next 15 weeks. If not, we're going to break it down a little bit this week to kind of give you an idea of what to expect in our class each week. So since this is an online class, we're going to be doing everything through Sakai. When you log on here to Sakai and you click on COMM 200 for your class, this is what the overview button will look like. If this isn't loaded, just go ahead and click overview here to the left. And you're going to see here, it's going to give you any kind of new announcements that you might need for our class. So since this is our first week, I wanted to give you a quick announcement. That weekly content is going to be located under Lessons tab for the menu bar to the left, which you're going to see right here. You just click on this tab to the left called Lessons to see your content for each week. I'll go ahead and do that real quick just to kind of give you a quick idea. So when you click on Lessons, you're going to see here, week one, what we're going to be doing, our items to complete for each week, our week one video lecture. The link will be here, but since I'm recording it right now, you're not going to see it. And then any additional items to complete for this week, such as an introduction quiz that you need to take. It's not really a quiz. I don't know why I put the label quiz on it, but I think it's a good it's a good way to get you to make sure that you complete it by the end of the week. So keep in mind, each week is going to start on Wednesday at 7 p.m. and end on Tuesday at 11:55 p.m. I want you to be aware that this is asynchronous. It is not synchronous, meaning you can log in anytime during that week. Anytime from Wednesday to Tuesday, you can log in to complete our stuff. However, please keep in mind, there are going to be weeks where you have discussion boards to complete, where you need to log on to the discussion board, which is going to be here on the forms. There aren't any listed now, but if we have a discussion form or board to complete that week, you are going to need to post a main post and then also respond to your peers. Well, your main post is going to be due midweek sometime, and then your response post to your classmates will be due by that Tuesday night. So don't log in on Monday of the week because we'll already be 6 days into the week, and you will miss the deadline of actually posting your main post. So I always tell my students, try to log in by at least Friday night, watch our video lecture in order to have a good understanding of what you need to complete for each week. And do keep in mind, I go over what we have to do each week in our syllabus. First, I want to go over our lesson for this week, for week one, and then we will go over our syllabus for the week. So I will always post a quick announcement of what this week is about, what we're going to do. Since week one is really just discussing how the online class works and our syllabus, there really isn't too much to talk about. So you will see here that it's just a quick short blurb, and then I also post I posted the information on the announcement that I posted last week to you, talking about when our week will start. So you will have the content up for each week by Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. and the week will end on the following Tuesday. For example, week one will be from Wednesday, January 16th, which is today. And it will begin at 7 o'clock p.m. and it will end on Tuesday, January 22nd at 11:59 p.m. And keep in mind, each week I will post an announcement by Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. to let you know that your content is live online on Sakai and you could go ahead and access everything. So the items to complete for this week, you're going to watch week one video lecture, and you're also going to review the course syllabus located on the left menu bar under syllabus. In addition, I want you to make sure to complete this introduction quiz. If you click on the quiz here, you can begin the assessment. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's 5 points from your participation grade. And I want you to discuss your background, your major, current employment or internships that you're doing right now, maybe some of your ambitions in life, or anything else you think I should know to get get to know you a little bit better as a student. Given this is an online class, I still want to know a little bit about each one of you, so I have a good idea of what to expect. Maybe certain things that you're really interested in. Maybe how this class is going to change the way you look at new media and communication. Whatever you want to discuss. There is no minimum requirement. There is no maximum requirement. You will get 5 points as long as you complete this part. Once you type it, just go ahead and click Save and Submit for grading, and you will go ahead and get your 5 total participation points. So let's go ahead and go back to our lessons. Oh, so here, let's go ahead and add the third thing you need to complete, which is your introduction quiz. Which now you can see, please complete the introduction quiz, and it is right here as well. Or if you want to access your tests and quizzes, you could click here and you can access the quizzes here as well. So what I want to do now is I want to go over our course syllabus. So if you click on syllabus icon here and you click on the PDF here, it should open in a new window. I want to go over a few things for our class. So this is COMM 200, New Media and Communication. Here I listed my cell phone number. Given this is an online class, I want to be available to you guys 7 days a week. Whenever you need anything whatsoever, even if it's a last minute kind of request before something might be due, you could go ahead and send me over a text message or even call me if you would like. If it's something that's not urgent, maybe you want to get some information about an assignment that's due in 4 weeks, go ahead and send me an email. That's fine. But again, my office is online. Our class days are online as well. Everything will be posted by Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Our class times are in a weekly format, and again, it is online. So I don't have office hours because I am going to make myself available to you 7 days a week. At any time of the day, feel free to call me. If I cannot talk, leave me a message or go ahead and send me a text message, and we can go from there, setting up an appointment to talk. So, course overview. Long before social media sites came into the world, technological developments related to communication really changed the way people thought, acted, and related to one another. In this course, we're going to learn about and analyze various new media platforms and technologies. We're going to also envision what communication might look like in 10 years from now. So keep that in mind. We're going to also look at the past, current, and future to see what the trends are in new media and communication. Your student learning outcomes, you're going to be able to develop skills, competencies, and points of view needed by professionals working in online communication. Explain and critique how we individually and as a society are shaping and are shaped by digital communication technology. Think of what we can do now. We can actually order food from our mobile phone from the majority of fast food places. Let's just use McDonald's for an example. You can order from Grubhub food delivered to your home from your mobile device, which 20 years ago people would have never thought that. So you can see where we are going, how fast and quickly things are approaching in our lives, and how things are changing so quickly. You're going to also develop a strong understanding of what's new about new media, learn how to identify effective and ineffective digital content, and learn about a variety of careers in digital communication. So again, this class is going to operate online format. It's asynchronous, meaning you can log in. You don't have to log in at 7 p.m. on Wednesday night. You can log in the next day to watch the class lecture, or even on Friday as well. Your class attendance and professionalism. Look, make sure you complete our discussion posts for each week. We have a total of 3 different discussion forms that you are going to complete, which I have down here in our breakdown. So your discussion form to complete is during week 5, 11, and 13. So during these weeks, make sure you log in a little bit earlier so you can complete the main posts of your discussion forms, because the main posts will require you to post either by Saturday. I might give you until that way your classmates have something to respond to. Again, just make sure you try to log in early in the week to see what you need to do. You are going to have a group project to complete. I do give you a couple weeks to complete, to meet with your classmates for the group project. That way you do have some time to work on your group project outside of stuff that we need to complete here in class. Make sure you don't plagiarize. This is extremely important. This is something that we do take seriously at the university. If you do have a disability, just please let me know. Email me any kind of documentation. We will be sure to get you set up for what you need. Your grading, pretty typical grading with what is between an A and an F. And here is your breakdown of the course. So you're going to have attendance, participation, and assignments, which is worth 125 points. Quizzes, there are going to be a total of 3, which are 75. Group project, which is worth 100. Your individual project, which is 100. And your final exam, which is worth 100, for a total of 500 points. Now I do want to go back up here to the top. Discuss something. You will see that we don't have a textbook for this course. Because new media and communication is constantly changing, textbooks don't really have the up-to-date information that we need. So what I have gone ahead and done is I have went ahead and I have, you can see down here in our courses, in our course outline, we have topic 1, topic 2, topic 3. We have all these different topics. So quiz 1 is going to be topics 1 through 3, which are going to be these 3 topics. So when you are here in your lessons, for next week, for week 2, it's going to be posted above week 1. So week 1 will drop down a little bit and week 2 will be posted here. And I will go ahead and put the links for topic 1. We will discuss topic 1 over the lecture video as well too. And this information is going to be pulled from several different sources. It could be pulled from Harvard Business Review. Maybe one topic we might be discussing, how to identify new media in today's digital age of communication. It might be an article posted from Stanford University, and it might be 3 to 4 pages. Well, that's the topic for that week, and that is the content. And I like to keep it open. I have some things written down with what we're going to be discussing for each topic, but I do like to keep it open because a lot of times something new might come out during our course, and I want to make sure that we discuss it. That way you have a good idea of the new media and technology that's currently being utilized during our semester. And it's really a fantastic way and approach to make sure that you are taking in what new media is and the different types of whether it may be social media or whatever kind of platform that we might be discussing for that topic. So I do want to make sure that each topic is flexible in case something does change, which is why I don't like to put what each topic is about. You will be introduced to it in our weekly video lecture. Nothing will be too much in detail where you're going to have to read, over 50 pages of one topic. It's going to be something that is going to be very fair and something that will really benefit you and what you're going to be learning in this class. The items in orange are when we're going to be reviewing different assignments. So week 3, we are going to be reviewing your group project, and we're also going to be putting you in your groups. You will be completing your group projects. You're going to be recording them on Zoom. Zoom is a great conferencing tool where you can record group presentations, and it's all for free, and we will be talking about that during week 3 as well too. During week 6, we'll be discussing your individual project. For those of you who don't know me, I like putting my final exams the week before actual finals week. This way it helps balance you out during your actual finals week. You don't have to worry about taking our final exam. You could concentrate on the other exams. So your individual project, which is up here, worth 100 points, that's going to be during final, it's going to be due during final exam week. You're going to upload it on Wednesday, May 1st, between 7 o'clock to 9:45 p.m. Now, the reason it needs to be uploaded during this time here is because the university allows us to switch this, do the final exam the week before, and during finals week turn in a project. However, in order to be in accordance with university policies, you need to do something during that final exam time. So if you upload your paper during our final exam time, you will be good to go for completing your actual content for what is required for our class. Again, we have 3 discussion forms to complete during weeks 5, 11, and 13. You can see here we have group project week 1 of 2, and then group project week 2 of 2. During this week, there's going to be a lot of focus on working with your teams. So hopefully by that time, you'll have a good idea of when you guys can meet. If you can't meet in person, you can meet online during Zoom conferencing. And then, of course, your final exam, it's going to be on topics 1 through 13. It's going to be on any kind of other class lectures we have or assignments as well. So that is it for week 1. It is a short week given the fact we only talk about our syllabus and what to expect for our week online content. But next week, please make sure to log in early in the week for week 2 so you can see what topic 1 is about, what you need to read, if there's an article you need to read, if there's an activity you need to complete. But everything will be here for you for week 2. So pretty easy, self-explanatory on how to use our online format, what to expect out of Sakai. If you have any questions whatsoever, please call me, email me, text me, whatever is easier for you. I want to make myself available to you 7 days a week since this is an online class in case any kind of questions come up. I do remember being a college student and there were a few projects where I did procrastinate on that were due the night before. I would be lost and I couldn't contact my professor. I would email him or her. They wouldn't respond back until the next day, until after the project was due. So if something like that does come up, I will make myself available for you. So again, if it's late at night, just send me a text message. I keep my phone, I keep my text messaging on silent. So if it is late at night, I will get it the next morning and I will respond to you. So please be wary of the time of when to call me, given the fact that, please don't call me at 11 o'clock at night. Please be respectable about the time. Again, I'm here to help you with whatever you need, and I wish you guys all the best of luck.